So one of the questions I wanted to ask you about is dispersal. So you have Orlando, obviously gets by far and away more numbers than anywhere else, but you have direct flights both into here, into Miami. To what degree is Visit Florida working to disperse tourists across the entire state?
Well, we try not to say disbursement. We like to educate them to get off the beaten path and explore parts of the state that maybe they haven't seen before.
Okay.
As people might come to Orlando and to explore the theme parks and do the things that Orlando is famous for, we've been providing, really working to make sure that the travel agents know about things within an hour or two short drive from here that are completely different from something that an Irish tourist might have done the last time. So, for example, 1 hour to the east is the Kennedy Space Center.
Yeah.
And that is just a unique thing, an experience you cannot find anywhere else in the world. An hour and a half to the west is Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
And St. Pete Clearwater beaches, so you've got that. Just north of there is Crystal River, where you can swim with the manatee in their natural habitat. It is the only place in the world, to our knowledge, that you can do that in an environmentally responsible way. Anyone watching this can go on our website, visitflorida.com, and there is information on Crystal River, Florida, and swimming with the manatees, and that is a lifetime experience.
I would imagine that Florida is wonderfully placed to offer that kind of variety in product.
Absolutely, and since the pandemic, people have showed an even more vibrant interest in that.
Sure.
And Florida has such a good road network that visitors from Ireland can feel really comfortable renting a car and driving, and from Orlando, nothing's more than 4 or 5 hours by car. And Florida is a huge state. I think people don't realize how big of a state it is. I mean, from Pensacola to Key West would probably be 14, 15-hour drive. So it is large.
And why would you do it all in one go, though?
Oh, you should never do it all in one go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and for example, Fort Myers has a ferry that goes to Key West. People don't know about that, or a lot of people don't.
That's right.
So we just there's so much to offer. You'll never have the same trip twice.
Yeah, it's that variation of vacation experience that I think Florida's strong in.
Right. Yeah, I've been to Dublin, and if I said I've been to Dublin, so I've seen Ireland, people from Ireland would say, well...
They'd go, Dana, you have seen Ireland.
Right, exactly, and that's exactly how we feel about Florida.
And so looking forward into next year, and I mean, one of the things that was said an awful lot is Roger Dow, the outgoing president of the U.S. Travel Association, despite the experts saying that tourism numbers wouldn't hit pre-pandemic figures until 2025, he and others feel much more optimistic that it's going to be a year. Do you share that optimism?
Oh, I do. We've been saying since day one that our ultimate goal was to beat the projections on everything. And our domestic numbers are ahead of 2019 already, the highest we've ever had. Pent-up demand is real. You just were telling me about your flight.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. So, I am fully expecting that when these artificial barriers are removed, we're going to just see everything rebound. And we're ready for it in Florida because we weren't closed. The workforce issues and things that everybody is facing, we managed to deal with them very early on. I'm not saying they're completely gone, because they're not, but compared to other destinations, we are leaps and bounds ahead.
Well, look, I look forward to having this a different conversation, but seeing you again next year. So, Dana, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you, and I'll see you in London for World Travel Market in November.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.